Look into my eyes. Describe what you see.
What I see is an incredibly kind, loving person.
I see someone in there searching for a little bit more, but don't know quite what yet.
I see home, I guess. I've said that to you before, but I think that's the best answer. I see home.
The love of my life. Somebody who is mustering strength that maybe they don't really have at the moment. And I see like a lot of love coming back at me.
I think because of like the year that we have been having and that you have been having, I see tiredness, like weariness. I also see baby Dara and your inner child, and like playfulness, and I see love.
I don't know, you just look pretty. I see pretty blue. You know, this reminds me of when I wrote a poem about your eyes before we started dating, and I described them. Oh, gosh, I don't remember. It was like the ocean or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
The deep blue sea.
Oh my gosh.
What is something I still don't understand about you, and why do you think that I don't understand?
To be African American in a small county, to be one of only 2 Black kids in a small school, I think you have a lot more of an understanding now, but there's still so much more insight that obviously I could teach you and I could tell you about what it was like to even just be biracial, what it was like to be raised by 2 white parents, what it's like to always have to answer the question, were you adopted? You know, I mean, to always have to defend yourself to why you're a different color. To always having to, when it became Black History Month and you got 22, 24, 25 students turning around in their seat when you're talking about Martin Luther King or Harriet Tubman and looking at you, or when you're talking about slavery, looking at you, turning around and you're just embarrassed. You're like, I didn't get to choose this. This life was chosen for me.
I think what was the stepping stone of our friendship was when you held my hand during my miscarriage. Because not even my own mom did that. And I was like, she's here with me. And my freaking mother who gave birth to me, like, she's like, okay, dropped you off at the ER. Bye, I gotta go. So when I texted you, like, I'm at the ER sitting in my own blood by myself. And you're like, all right, I'll be there in a minute. And you were there. And I was just like, dang, like, I know she'll be there for me.
We just spoke about this like a few days ago. Mm-hmm. And it's not so much a hesitance as much as like I don't want to take up space in like a violent way. Mm-hmm. Especially in like the past few weeks where there has been like so much like collective trauma amongst Black people over like anti-Black violence. And obviously in like the really extreme way of like literally taking people's lives, but also in the other ways that are more subtle and that go unnoticed.
I'm really I'm genuinely continuing to educate myself, to be aware of my privilege and to use my white privileged voice to protect others and my peers and like the people around me. And just like, because like we are advocates for like LGBT like rights and like equality and stuff, like you know, the trans community and like the Black trans community, and then just like the Black community is just like so oppressed, you know. And it's just nice because I know that I have a very unpopular opinion with our area, you know. So like going to the protest when we did recently felt very uniting, to be with people of all shades of colors and being like, we all think the same about what's going on about this problem, and to feel safe like that is amazing.
So I'm very optimistic. I'm always optimistic that your generation is going to do much better than my generation on this issue. I believe that, my instinct tells me that you personally are gonna play leadership role as we get older in this issue. You know, you're a mixed race child, so that gives you certain perspectives. You're very well traveled. You have different sides to your background to give you the opportunity to really
Putting a lot of pressure on me now, Dad.
I think I just want to be able to give you like encouragement or just provide some type of healing for you to feel like the things that you're desiring are already inside of you and you don't need affirmation from other people.
That's so good. See, this is why I love you, because you know how to speak to my soul in an affirming way that just lifts me up.
Jaden here from The Skin Deep. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to stay up to date with everything that we're doing, please make sure to join our newsletter at theskindeep.com/subscribe. Thank you.